Hey guys, sorry I've been, MIA for the last couple of weeks. I posted my first video and then did a collaboration with Colette and then fell off the face of the planet. So I'm here to apologize and then tell you what I've been up to and sort of catch up. So I just got back from a week in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah for the Science of Sephora training. It's sort of the first building block in a career with Sephora. So you go for a week, you do a bunch of learning for 4 days. They pay for everything. It's awesome and it was so fun. The weather was gorgeous. Salt Lake City is beautiful. It was cold. It was about 40 and in the 30s the whole time we were there. So we got to put on our cold weather clothing and that was fun. If you saw the vlog Colette posted on Sheriff's in Town 8 here on YouTube, then you get to see a sort of an inside look at what we did. I was very sick with a sinus infection the week leading up to our trip. So I spent that week sort of recuperating and working and getting everything, all the kinks worked out, packing, stressing, the whole 9 yards, so that we could leave on Monday. We left on Monday, we got back late Friday night, and it was the kind of trip that I'll never forget. We had a good time, made lots of memories, learned a couple of cool new tricks in the way of makeup, and learned a bunch about, I knew a lot about skincare just because of my background in cosmetology, but it was nice to sort of get a refresher course, learn about different ingredients, what's working, what's not working, and sort of just the whole basis of life at Sephora. So it was nice. It was fun. We had a good time. We met some new people, got some new tricks, like I said. But I just want to dive right into sort of like the top few things that saved me while I was there. The first thing was Rosebud salve and fresh lip sugar exfoliator. I think that's what it's called, from Sephora. It comes in a little tub. It's very concentrated brown sugar, and a couple of other things. Put it on, exfoliate. I do it before I brush my teeth in the morning, then I'm golden all day, and then with Rosebud salve on top of it, can't go wrong. Rosebud salve is my favorite. I keep a tube of it in my purse. It comes in a tin or a tube. I prefer the tube because of germs. I'm not a huge germaphobe, but I just don't like being sick. So I feel like the tin, people are dipping their fingers into it. It's kind of gross. So with the tube, if anybody asks you, oh, do you have lip gloss or do you have, lip balm or whatever, you can give them the tube and then you can just kind of wipe it off, sanitize it. It's a little safer bet just on my end. Some people prefer the tin. I'm not a huge fan. Secondly, Bumble&bumble Straight comes in a long tube. We sell it at Sephora. It's amazing. I got it as gratis a couple of months ago and didn't find a whole lot of use for it just because my hair is fine and technically straight with a little teeny tiny bit of wave, especially when I let it air dry. By no means is my hair curly. This takes a little bit of doing with a straight iron, or I'm sorry, a smoothing iron and sort of a large barrel curling iron on top. But it is by no means, curly, so straightening products are not my thing, but I knew that with the tiny bit of moisture that would come from either rain, like we thought there would be, and the snow that there was, I ended up using it while I was in Utah. It's fantastic. It has propylene glycol, which is a moisturizer, and then it contains water like most all hair products do, and then cyclopentasiloxane, which is a silicone that is used in a lot of hair products. They are using it a lot more in shampoos and conditioners because it makes brushing through hair a little less of a hassle and it helps with breakage. So definitely check it out. And then face creams. Can't say enough good things about face creams. I went through my entire life until about 2 months ago, thinking that I was very oily. I was using products for oily skin. I was over drying my skin. I had a huge breakout all over my forehead. It was adorable. It was great. I was working in skincare and giving people advice while I had a huge breakout. So it's now been solved. I have a couple of minor issues, just day-to-day sort of have some here on my chin. It covers really nicely, so I'm lucky. But then I also am using a lot of night cream. So I use Nurture Me by Ole Henriksen. That's my daily, that's actually for like rosacea and sensitive skin, but it's great just for my daily moisturizer. I mix it with Paracone's No Foundation foundation, and it's got kind of an orangey tinge to it, but when it mixes, it's beautiful, makes my skin flawless. And then Creme at night. It's a little on the pricey side. It's by Fresh also. It's got beeswax and I want to say rose leaves or something of that nature. It's all very natural. It was come up with by Marcus Aurelius in, BC. I don't know how many years. But it's mixed by hand by monks in a monastery in Europe, so that would be why it's a little on the pricey side. But it's got sort of a beeswax consistency. It's very thick, goes on at night, has time-released formula that helps with collagen production as well as moisture. I wake up, my skin's plump, gorgeous, amazing. I can't say enough wonderful things about Creme. I recommend going into Sephora and getting it immediately. You need this product. It is the best thing you will ever do for your skin. It's what I use almost every night. I switch it up when I do my treatments. I'll do a treatment some nights and then Creme on the other nights. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Can't say enough good things. You need to go get it. But I just realized that my camera is dying, so I'm sorry to cut this short. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.